This video will help you regain strength if you're feeling low. Let's start. Money doesn't mind if we say it's evil. It goes from strength to strength. It's a fiction, an addiction, and a tacit conspiracy. Sometimes your greatest strength can emerge as a weakness if the context changes. Religion brings to man an inner strength, spiritual light, and ineffable peace. To gain strength in our struggles, we must have a positive perspective of the principles in the plan of salvation. We must realize that we have a personal Savior whom we can trust and turn to in our times of need. That's spirituality. That's faith. Kindness is more than a virtue. It's a source of strength. Our passion is our strength. I gambled on having the strength to live two lives, one for myself, one for the world. When we read stories of heroes, we identify with them. We take the journey with them. We see how they grow as human beings, or gain qualities or show great qualities of strength and courage, and with them we grow in some small way. Freedom comes from strength and self-reliance. Credulity is man's weakness, but the child's strength. Strength training is a fantastic microcosm for a man's life. Pushing yourself through discomfort every single day is the only way to make measurable progress. It's one of the few ways to grow as a man. If we are faithful to God in little things, we shall gain experience and strength that will be helpful to us in the more serious trials of life. Hudson Taylor. Something called the Oklahoma Standard became known throughout the world. It means resilience in the face of adversity. It means a strength and compassion that will not be defeated. Brad Henry. Although men are accused of not knowing their own weakness, yet perhaps few know their own strength. It is in men as in soils where sometimes there is a vein of gold which the owner knows not of. Jonathan Swift. A lot of guys have muscles, a lot of strong men in this world. I think it's important to show that even under all this strength, there's a fragile side, a side that can be effective. Sylvester Stallone. If you put all your strength and faith and vigor into a job and try to do the best you can, the money will come. Lawrence Welk. When all is said and done, the real citadel of strength of any community is in the hearts and minds and desires of those who dwell there. Everett Dirksen. Extraordinary circumstances often bring along with them extraordinary strength. No man knows till the experiment what he is capable of effecting. William Godwin. The goal of any true resistance is to effect outcomes, not just to vent. And the only way to affect outcomes and thrive in our lives is to find the eye in the hurricane and act from that place of inner strength. Arianna Huffington. My opinion, my conviction gains immensely in strength and sureness and sureness the minute a second mind is adopted it. Malcolm Muggeridge. In the end, long life is the reward of strength and beauty. Grace Paley. One has to have the strength of the character to say the time has come to move on, unless you're a king. Kofi Annan. Brain power improves by brain use, just as our bodily strength grows with exercise. And there is no doubt that a large proportion of the female population from school days to middle age now have complicated lives indeed. A.N. Wilson. Early childhood education remains one of the strongest investments we can make in the long-term success of our students, the long-term economic strength of our communities. Abigail Spanberger. Willpower is the only tensile strength of one's own disposition. One cannot increase it by a single ounce. Cesare Pavese. Defiance in itself is a sign of strength, and strength is the light side of human nature, when at all present, that is, Varg Vikernes. We can learn the art of fierce compassion, redefining strength, deconstructing isolation, and renewing a sense of community, practicing letting go of rigid us versus them thinking, while cultivating power and clarity in response to difficult situations. Sharon Salzberg. Where is the man who has the strength to be true and to show himself as he is? John Wolfgang von Goethe. The element of fire to me is very powerful because of what it symbolizes, how it symbolizes a strength. It symbolizes something that's unstoppable. You can't get through it, Alicia Keys. When strength is yoked with justice, where is a mightier pair than they? Achilles. Self-acknowledgement boosts your emotional and spiritual immunity, giving you the strength you need to release the past and rise above fear, doubt, or resignation. Debbie Ford. Stand and fight for those who are not weak but have yet to discover the strength that the evil of this world has done its best to conceal. We must keep both our femininity and our strength. Indra Devi. Difficult is the nurse of greatness, a harsh nurse, who roughly rocks her foster children into strength and athletic proportion. William Cullen Bryant. Men have psychological need to show off their courage and strength. When he sees you talking to another guy, that instinct kicks in and he jumps to protect you and prove he's worthy of your love. Helen Fisher. When the storms of life come, if they come to me personally, to my family or to the world, I want to be strong enough to stand and be a strength to somebody else, be shelter for somebody else. Anne Graham Lotz. Reaching compromise does not signal weakness, but rather is a sign of strength. The ability to compromise is the backbone of democracy. Frank Walter Steinmeier. The key element in tragedy is that heroes and heroines are destroyed by that which appears to be their greatest strength.